So what God is showing is that America will go through a slow decline process. And the slow decline process, the point of it is to frustrate people. The slow decline process, the point of it is to frustrate people so that God can see what is inside people. When you are frustrated, when you are upset, when you are angry, that is the time where you tend to crack like a coconut. And what God is expecting to see inside of people who are being increasingly frustrated by external physical things is to see them capitulate. I talked about it in the 2025 prophecy. It's to see them take their chess piece that they have been saying, I'll checkmate life here. I'll checkmate God here. I'll checkmate my boss who thinks he's going to fire me here. I'll checkmate what they're doing with the economy here. God is waiting to see people take their chess piece and lay it down and say that instead of trying to checkmate life and my boss and my wife and everybody else, God, I actually lay my chess piece down and I capitulate. And so God is basically going to use pressure. He's going to use pain. He's going to use loss. He's going to use humbling. He's going to use shame. He's going to use exposure. He is going to allow sickness. He is going to allow death. He is going to allow personalized attacks. He's going to allow constriction, which is where your life becomes very small, where you find your opportunities disappearing, where you find things that had been previously or offered to you instantly revoked, taken away. He's going to allow a kind of choking until people are so frustrated that he will see if they choose to crack and fall on the right side, which is to put their chess piece down and say, you know what, God, I can't handle this test. I can't handle these bills. I can't handle my son. I can't handle this marriage. I can't fight. My prayers aren't working. My wise approach isn't working. My this and that isn't working. My anger isn't working. And I'm going to have to find another way to handle it. And the way I choose to handle it is to do Romans chapter 12 and to simply come to the altar of the Lord and lay myself down and say, Lord, I die to myself and I become a living sacrifice that you can, as you set this carcass, as you set me and my life on fire, hopefully like a phoenix, I will rise from the ashes and I'll be stronger and I'll be better and I'll be better equipped to handle what's coming at me. And so that is what God is looking for individuals to do. And it's not likely that America as a collective is going to be capable of that, because the pride in America is so rank that the minute you tell Americans anything, they begin to smell a stench, because the truth is a stench to this nation collectively. But when the truth comes to individuals, sometimes they're able to lay hold of it and use it. The only other option, if you are not going to capitulate, is that you will be humbled. You will be crushed in the general crushing of America. America's judgment is to be crushed. America's judgment is a slow crush, is a slow burn, is a slow shame that it will eventually build and build and build and build until when it peaks, it's going to start to experience a very rapid decline that Yah has already said will not be covered, will not be hidden, and will be very obvious.